Paul Roberts from OC Talk Radio at the conclusion of the Klotho Conference, Day 1. This thing is amazing. If you haven't, folks, go look this up. Klotho. It's a protein, and apparently it has the potential to do amazing things, longevity, health, and even brain injuries. And we happen to have at the conference here today a gentleman I was blown away by not only his personal story, but his credentials here. Dr. Joe Maroon. Did I get that right?
That's correct.
Give us a real quick summary of some of the places. You work for the WWE Wrestling. You work with the Pittsburgh Steelers. You work with all sorts of other things, as well as your own practice through the years, all on this topic of brain injuries, right?
Well, that and many other things. My associate and I, Dr. Pravat Mendel, who is a former director of the Indian National Brain Research Institute, have shown in patients with Parkinson's disease and also Alzheimer's disease, there's a marked deficiency of glutathione in the brain, the main antioxidant in the brain that squelches free radicals and reduces oxidative stress. And oxidative stress is the progenitor, we believe, of Alzheimer's, of Parkinson's, and also maybe chronic traumatic encephalopathy, which occurs from repetitive hits to the head in warriors as well as athletes participating in head injury, participating in sports with significant potential brain trauma. The significance of Klotho is that Klotho is a molecule that activates glutathione, so that if you're deficient in glutathione, and it results in oxidative stress, and oxidative stress results in Alzheimer's and Parkinson's, and maybe traumatic encephalopathy,
which is the brain injury.
Then if we can somehow use Klotho to enhance the production of glutathione, it may have significant therapeutic value in those diseases. More importantly, we're doing a study at the University of Pittsburgh now where we're recruiting former NFL athletes as well as Navy SEALs and special warfare combat crewmen, the men who ride the boats very fast over the waves.
You gave an amazing video that showed these people riding for hours through the waves.
And years.
Pounding, they're compressing their spine together.
So that they're very susceptible to brain injury, hyperflexion extension injuries, and spinal injury. So our goal is to see, number one, to diagnose with a technique called magnetic resonance spectroscopy and confirm the deficiency of glutathione in the brain, and then replace it with agents that may enhance Klotho and be therapeutic.
Well, I don't know if everybody followed that, but it's quite a story, and it started with your story. Give just a 30-second summary of your story. You're a kid in the industrial Rust Belt, no way out, but athletic scholarships are working in the mines of the mills. I'm familiar with that area. I grew up in Michigan. You grew up in Ohio. And somehow you got out, got a college scholarship to play football.
College football. I was 6'6" and 250.
Before they compressed you.
This is what happened playing in the Big Ten.
But you got a severe spinal injury that ended that career, but started your fascination with this subject, right?
Well, it's a way of when you have a significant adversity like that, it made me aware of the damages to the brain and the spinal cord from athletics, and really devoted my career to mitigating those dangers by preventing them, and then secondarily by finding novel ways to treat them.
So my last question to you is, what's holding this back? What's keeping Klotho, however you pronounce it here, what's keeping this from propelling us to the next level of solving brain injuries, not just increasing lifespan and all the other cures and things that they're talking about, cancers and other things it can deal with, but specifically brain injuries? Is it need more research, does it need more funding, need more attention? What's holding this back?
It's very often medicine very slow to accept whatever's new. And there's an old saying, Dr. William Osler Hopkins said, "Be neither the first to accept something new nor the last." And in this case, I think this is the first international conference on Klotho being held right here. I came from Pittsburgh. I knew very little about Klotho after 5 decades in medicine.
Right.
Until I started reading about it and seeing the therapeutic potential of helping my patients. So that I think this is a sea change in the way cardiovascular, renal, brain diseases is going to be treated because of it's the oxidative stress, the generation of free radicals, and the lack of ability to balance the destruction that occurs into cellular mechanisms from the oxidative stress.
You had a great analogy, and maybe this will end with this, is somewhere along the way you asked yourself, what makes an apple turn brown? What makes it oxidize? And you can put things on to keep it from oxidizing and preserve the fruit. Are there ways to keep the brain from oxidizing and either prevent injuries or help improve conditions, get people walking again and other things?
It's antioxidants. So if you oxidize the brain, you then antioxidants are why vitamin C, vitamin E, various vitamins that are antioxidants. Glutathione is the main antioxidant in the brain, which is directly related to Klotho.
Okay. Well, it's been a fascinating discussion today here. I want to thank you for coming out. I wish everybody could have seen this presentation because even I got it, and I had to grab this guy. It's powerful work you've been doing, and I look forward to hearing more from you in the future. Paul Roberts, live from the Klotho Conference here at University of California, Irvine's Beale Applied Innovation Center.